get out here on the deck. Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen, and anyone that identifies between the two. Cheers. Welcome aboard the Tempest. Hey, let me walk on the deck here and give you a little disclaimer. Captain's disclaimer. This ship channel does not promote the use of illegal substances. Michigan is a legal marijuana state where I'm currently docked at. All content is for educational and entertainment purposes only. If you're offended, then perhaps this isn't the lounge or the place or the ship for you. We drink, smoke, and curse without remorse or forethought. Get used to it. All complaints should be taken to your mama's shoulder or to your nearest psychiatric institution. And thank you. Yeah, we're walking around here. Let's put that away back here, yeah. Alright. Alright, we gotta get this, we gotta get these chains off this door here, the Cptains Lounge. Yeah, we're gonna do that right now. Yeah, these damn chains, I'm telling you. There's just so damn many of them, man. Hey, when we get in here, someone wants to yell at this woman right away, because she's gonna pipe up. Alright, let's get this door open. Yeah, we'll get this door open. Yeah, let's get, okay, we'll walk out here and see what we're doing here. Yeah, I think we're gonna be alright. Alright, let me walk up in here a little bit. Hey guys, how you doing? Hey, we need to talk later on, alright? Yeah, alright. Yeah, I think in this one we're not gonna have the girl yelling. Man, I think that's good. Hey, now that I'm up here in the captain's chair in front of the crowd, Maestro, if you would please. Oh, that's a little loud. There we go. Yeah, we'll see what the balance is once we get somebody up in here. Let's go. Let's do the invites. I know there's at least one waiting. We'll get him up here. Hang on, I gotta get everything set up for the other crappy. Yeah. They come out. Alright, give me a moment here, folks. Yeah, I've got to get up here and I've got to get the volume shut off from that. Hey, Sarah. I'll bring you up here in just a minute, dear. Oh, that's right. I've got to be up in the comments and shit. What a bummer. Come on, get me up there. There we go. We're getting places. Give it a minute. And I'm seeing some delay shit, and I'm already getting pissed at StreamYards. We'll see what happens. I'm working on it. Let me get there. 8:01. All right. I was kind of hoping you'd come up. God damn it. I'm freezing up. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Let me bring up that. Let me pin that. See if that'll work. There. Yeah. I need to know the audio. How does that sound? Does that sound more natural rather than a damn... Look, we're in a tin box. That's what I'm trying to get away from. I listened to the last two, and I had that I don't know, echo cancellation crap, and it just seems like it's all screwed up. Hey, there's 8:01. Let me bring you up here, bro. You tell me.
You sound good.
Welcome aboard, man. Hey, how's the audio and shit?
You sound good.
Right. I know it. Well, your audio is kind of low, but I'm going to fix that if I can. Yeah, I got to bring your audio. I'm bringing your audio up here, bro. There you go. Yeah. I'll bring you up here with the rest of us. There you go. Yeah, I tried to get this shit right. I was bored. Sarah and I were talking on chat, and I said, hey, let's go live, see what happens.
Well, I must have seen this 2 days ago. I thought you were putting out this. And I said, 2 days ago.
Oh, tomorrow night I'm going to have another live. A little later than this one. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, probably about the same time. No, it'll be earlier. I think 9:35 tomorrow night. Why not? I got paid early, and I said, fuck it. I went and got some drink, and I said, I got talking with Sarah and said, well, let's get on here. She'll be up here in a minute. She's working on it. God, man, you are wobbling out. I can hear parts of you. Hey, hang on. Let me try some things here. I want to lower the volume. There. Let me lower the volume on the crowd there too, because.
Yeah, turn that drone up, please.
Yeah, I know it, that little bitch. Here, I think I can hear you now a little better. Matter of fact, let me... Oh, that was part of it. Laptop volume was way down. We're good now. How's it going, man? Yeah, wow, that just popped up. I'm on a delay for some reason. I can see myself interacting, in real time. Oh, my text. Yeah, my text is crap. It's way behind. Wow. I may have to drop out and come back, but I'll be back. I won't shut the stream off. You won't hear the background music, but you'll hear the crowd. I got the crowd on a loop, so. God, I'm still having a hard time understanding you, man. What the fuck is up with that, man? I know it. StreamYard is having all kinds of... Okay, got chipped up. 197. I can't... It won't let me get you any higher. 190. 199. 200. I got chipped to full fucking power now. I better be able to hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. There you go.
Okay.
Sarah, where you at there, girl? We were talking. Her and I were talking.
Yeah, I thought you did before me.
She hollered for 801. Why she's not up here? We will soon find out. I can't drop out of Sarah. Smile.
Who's that? What's his name? Hold on.
I'm gonna try something. Settings. Fuck, I don't want to do it. Oh, I don't want to do it.
What do you do?
Cancellation on this. That's not any.
Oh, that sounds great. That sounds so good now.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. That's so much better.
Okay. Let me leave it there. Yeah, and you sound much better too.
Wow.
But what's weird is when I do the playback, it's going to sound like we're inside of a can. And that fucking pisses me off. We sound good right now, but when you do the playback, you want me to sound like we're in a can talking.
Yeah,
But I can't. I can't. Right. I
I'd
can't.
rather talk to work right now than in the playback.
It's their echo cancellation program is fuckered in some way. There's some fucking balances that they haven't gotten straight, and someone with a real, let's call it what's the name of that? So someone with a kind of tuning ear, like to an equalizer. What it is, someone with an equalizer tuning ear will go, no, this is off when it's on the playback, and they'll make the adjustment. But until somebody with that kind of genius tells them, this is you need to adjust the peak revolution at this decibel.
Yeah.
No one will ever fucking get it right, and they'll always sound like a fucking beer can. We're talking out of a beer can. Shit, when you play back.
I can hear you better and stuff, but I mean, it's still crackly, which I've noticed ever since that shit happened with Chrome like 2 months ago and nobody could come on.
Yep.
I notice everybody crackles now when they talk.
Everybody. Yep. Hey, Sarah. Yeah. Sarah's here. Should be. Give her a second.
All I see is a green screen.
Yeah, me too. Sarah, come on up. Okay. This is what it says. This doesn't take. Oh, there she is. I got a ceiling fan.
I'm here.
There
I'm
she
here.
is. Right.
Oh, I see.
There I am. Hey. There I am.
And I heard Big Mouth too.
Yeah. Oh, now you want to come over?
Oh yeah. Chris is out there. I want to go talk to him. Yeah.
Come on. Come on.
What could it do? Potato.
Yeah, potato. He's becoming obsessed with me eventually. Yeah. Potato! Yay! All right. Yay! Yay! Yeah! Yeah, that's
There you go.
All right, potato. Hello, potato. Hi. All right. The potato's here. That's right. We're glad.
What's he looking at?
Silly bird.
Whoa, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. You must have a sore spot. Well, leave your wing alone. You won't have a sore spot.
Look at you now. What are you doing?
Huh?
I'm talking potato. He's eyeballing me and stuff. And get my eyeball in me with one eyeball.
I don't stand it.
We're gonna give you the look. All right. Anybody else comes up, let me know. They're gonna have to holler because I gotta go full screen so I can see everybody for a change. All right.
Here I am.
Here you are. You still got a baby face. Yeah, I see. You know, there's a little white there growing. Yeah, a little white. I see that. Yeah. Okay. You're starting to get some age back to you. Yeah, you know. Dave Barron says, "What's up? What's up, Dave Barron? How you doing, man?"
Hello, Dave.
Oh, yeah, he can talk on
Yeah, I've
chat.
only got the one phone that I'm on tonight.
Yeah, that's all right. You're doing fine.
Well, they can.
I keep trying to find a way to change it so that people that with more time. I got to find a way so that when people come up here to talk, they don't have to be a fucking member for more than 2 weeks, you know? I want to put it back to 5 minutes, and I can't. Dave has been on here, apparently, because we're hearing him. He's been here a while. That's set up. But I like to put it back to, even an hour would be fine. If you haven't been a sub for an hour, fine, but not 2 weeks.
No, that's too much.
Hey, Cheryl, good to see you. Glad you're here.
Hey, sis.
Welcome aboard, girl.
Sister's here.
Some of the old regulars, a couple of, and one or two of the news. We're only at 3. So this wasn't a scheduled evening. Sarah and I got talking, and I said, I'll go live, and okay. I got paid a day. I got paid a day earlier than most people anyway, so I said, fuck.
It's not Christopher, it's Christopher.
You should know. Wink, wink. I don't want to give nothing away, and there it is.
Do you have to tear everything up?
Some of us, we give our full hello, this is me name. Others, I don't blame them. I really can't. If I could go back, see, when I first started up on YouTube, I thought you absolutely had to give your real name. I didn't know that you could give handles.
So did I.
I said, fuck it. Here I am. This is me. That's my real name.
Well, I watched it up, I guess, where people had different names. So I knew you could make up a name when you come on, so you have to give your real name to be on,
Right.
But I've only been on, I'll bet you only 3-4 years now. I don't even know. I'll bet you something like 2020.
Right.
Yeah.
I've been on since, I think 07, something like that. 2007. But I never did anything until last 3 or 4 years. I realized I could do shit. Anybody that's got a YouTube account doesn't realize they can do shit, and they can get followers, and they can grow their channel.
Since 07?
I think so.
Wow.
I'd have to double check. I've been online since 1998. I had to handle smoke for 3 years online. I was in Yahoo chat rooms and all kinds of other places, man.
Well, back when all that shit, they had those chat things and you just talk, you couldn't see each other and shit.
Those Yahoo chat rooms, I got a bot these two ITT techs. I could go into any Yahoo chat room, have a golden hammer with an aura around it, and even the owners would get pissed off. How did you get above what the owners have? It's like if you fuck with me, I'm gonna tell you, you done fucked yourself. And what would happen is the minute they tried to block me, they had it set up so that the moment, as soon as them dumbasses would turn their computer off and reboot, it would zero everything out. Give them the crossbones, like on 4th of July, and it would zero out their entire fucking database. Everything. It would zero everything out. It was like a wipeout. It was like a wipeout program to wipe out your incomplete hard drive.
Well, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, it was a prickish thing to do, but hey, you don't let me in your chat. I'm in your chat room. You see, I have golden halo power. You best not fuck with me. And I tell you, after about 3 weeks, they learn. Hey, someone like that comes in here. They're either administrative or they've got some kind of fucking bot tattoo. He'll be back. He pressed the wrong button. Anyway, how's it going? Besides you and the bird. Yeah, she's a prima donna. We know that. Or she likes to think she is.
The bird's tearing up everything in sight. Playing.
Well, of course. It's like, okay, now I'm going to pick that up, that up. Yep.
Oh, she's got a huge piece of paper in her mouth right now that she plays with. Yep, she's trying to catch it.
I know I've got to go back down. Damn, I hope.
First, she's got to break it up into pieces.
Well, yeah. I'm trying to get back down to where 801 will be. Every time I do this, it seems like they were flushing me up.
There you are, big girl.
Good girl. Hi. Hi. There she is. Hang on, 801. If you're there, hang on, man. I'm coming. Yeah, so sub-only mode is on. And I need to, Cheryl, help me change that. I don't know where to go. I tried that. It's not there. Community. I can't. Community settings. I don't know. There he is. Hang on, 801. I'm coming, man. Hey, it didn't kick me out that time. Here comes 801 back on stage. All right, brother. There you are.
That's me quit.
Okay.
Yeah, it took me a minute to get back down here.
Well, I didn't buy this. Tell me that.
Oh, wait a minute. Dave says sub-only mod isn't on. Okay, thank you. Well, maybe I didn't do it. Hey, that's cool. Yeah, well, that's better news. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Dave.
The Grim Reaper. I haven't seen you for a while. Good to see you.
Oh, the Grim Reaper Network. Thank you, sir, for coming here. You're greatly appreciated. Yeah, I'm just a pirate at heart. Got my little channel here. I got Potato. You see the bird girl. Yep. Got Sarah. 801's a regular.
Yes.
Grim Reaper is worldwide. And yeah. I am greatly honored by having him here. Thank you.
But you don't have our things up, so I just tell me who I was, because you probably don't know me just by this. You know what I mean? Sarah.
I have just changed Grim Reaper status here. I have to. That way he turns up blue on my chat. I'll know he's important. Well, I don't want to say important like everybody who isn't I've deemed as a moderator, that they're not important, because everybody's important here. I deem people important to those who contribute to my channel, perhaps.
Well, yeah, you've known for a while, and
Or I've witnessed or I've watched many, Grim Reaper, I've watched many of his shows. Thumbs up every time. I don't usually join in the conversation. I'm a bit of a slasher when it comes to, so sometimes I don't agree and I'll stand my ground. We all know that on my channel.
Jackie, read that and see that, okay?
Absolutely. Where did Sarah and where did Sarah go? Sarah dropped out there for a moment. She'll be back.
Yeah, exactly. She'll be back.
Remember, if you have it, cheers, sir. Yeah, she looks frozen. Oh, wait. Grim Reaper wants to come on. Let me bring Grim Reaper up. Absolutely. Hello.
How are you doing, Chris?
I'm doing fine, sir. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
I am greatly honored. Thank you.
Thought I'd pop on board and just say hello to everyone. I love the parrot.
Hey, I have this pirate.
I'm not sure the guy is in the hat.
I give this pirate persona because I'm rough, rugged. That's how I've always been. I don't want to sell myself short or overemphasize myself, but I am a pirate. Always have been.
Yeah, I've listened to you in the past. When you've been on your own, just chatting away, we have come up and said hello to you. A lot of things have changed since then. A little bit more organised. Got our own network going, our own safe chat area, away from terms and conditions. And about in the process of launching a new website just for the network.
Oh, wow.
Rather than having the radio station on, it's just going to concentrate on the network. It's growing all the time. And people are taking part. We've got a forum set up so people can join. I say what they want, or launch a project and get some help with it.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh, I understand. Yeah.
I don't care what side of the fence you're on. Whether you're a troll or whatever,
Right.
Trolls you got to look after. You got to feed them.
Right. Trolls love their food. Absolutely.
And for those people who think that I'm not real, Chris, right? Perfect AI for you, all right? That I got working. So the big reveal, so to speak. There you go. Hello.
Got a target on the face as well. I see that.
Got a load of background noise. Sounds as if someone's in. That's why. Someone's in a
What I like to keep going is I like to keep rhythm and blues and a crowd in my background. That way it sounds like we're not alone.
Hang on. Let me just.
No, I don't want to
adjust the camera. I don't want you to get into trouble for me smoking as well. I know.
I have a nicotine and a THC habit. I'm not afraid to know it.
I've got a nicotine, THC, CBD, THC habit.
I don't quite have the everyday alcohol habit, but I'm working on it.
Well, my biggest habit is breathing.
Morning,
I'm
JSO.
a big fan of
Early
breathing
hours,
there.
is it about 4 o'clock? 4:10, where I am.
4:10. It's 11:10 here.
Oh, well, it's still evening.
Yep, still evening here.
Well, I'm going over to the US next year.
Oh, where
Go to Massachusetts, flying into Boston, then driving straight away from
Getting the hell out of there.
and then driving over to Cape Cod.
So you'll be on the East Coast basically. Yeah. Let me bring Sarah
I'm looking
back.
forward to it.
Oh hell yes, I would too.
What you doing out there?
I'm going to go and see a friend of mine, Wandering Hippie.
Oh, no way.
Sorry?
You're going
I
to,
can only just about hear you. Sorry, it's the background noise.
so you're going to Wandering Hippies.
Yes. Yeah, I'm
That's
going to do some and maybe do an audit or two.
Really? You're going to come over? Are you going to be with AFA too? Or when you guys do it? Or just you and Hippie?
What sort of plan? I'm just going. If I can meet up with AFA and Banana, then that would be great. You know,
Yeah.
but
AFA.
I'm there 10 days in total, but forget the first day and the last day. So let's say 8 days of looking around. Just hope I don't get arrested, otherwise the wife's going to have a problem. She'd probably enjoy it.
I have learned not to badmouth certain channels.
I just let it go.
You just named two of them I'd like to go. No. That's all right.
Well, I cross all networks, you know.
Right. You certainly do, sir. I've seen that myself. You certainly do.
Where people have boundaries, I cross those boundaries and listen to all sides. Don't take sides. I'm not interested in taking sides.
Right.
That's not what it's about. That's YouTube crap. The point that I make is that everybody has one aim, it appears. It's just how they go about it. You know?
Absolutely.
You got to have
that's down
balance.
to them. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I sit on the fence. I've squashed it a few times, but I do sit on the fence. People accuse me of it, and well, why not?
I've been a people watcher for over 40 years, so yeah.
I appreciate you watching the channel every now and again. You know, we try to have debates around common issues and invite people in. And all I say is leave your crap at the door because I'm not interested. If you bring personal stuff in, bye-bye.
Well, yeah, see, that's what I would like. I like to have conversations calm like this, whether you disagree or don't. Just let everybody bring their points up, and you say yours, and you can remain friends and disagree.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, the points of view make life interesting instead of dull, boring. If we're all alike, I can think what you're going to think. The same things you're going to think what I'm going to think.
Well,
I want
to enjoy having conversations without bringing personal stuff in. I don't agree when people start attacking others just for the sake of it. If there's a genuine reason, for instance,
well, it's because they have no other argument.
That's a different kettle of fish. Sorry?
It's when they have nothing else to say but get personal because they can't win the argument, so they have to go there.
Yes.
If you stay on topic and talk about that, you can have a discussion without getting mad at each other.
Yeah, totally agree.
So some people are only singular, layered. Others are multiples.
Right.
I've seen that.
Well, as you can see, the target's on me. and while they're looking at me, they're leaving other people alone. Yeah,
Sure.
I don't mind trolls. And I think that's their problem, because I don't really care about them and what their agenda is. I mean, I've dealt with some horrible people. I just turn around to them and say, do what you want.
If
I'm
he
an
goes
open
looking
book.
for trouble,
If
he'll
you can
find
find any information out about me,
it.
bet you can.
Who cares?
I don't make it personal.
Right.
People disagree with me all the time. It's fine. We just get on with life, don't we, Chris?
Right. We can get along. We have different varying points of view, but the general morality, as long as that's and I think that's important. Our morality level. We all need to realize what our morality levels are at, and once we realize that, it kind of makes us all realize that, hey, we're all right there. Eye to eye on the morality level. And those who aren't, it's very apparent these days. Very apparent.
Yes, can I ask a question? What's the background noise that I can hear?
Rhythm and blues, and then I also have a crowd from Belgium.
Yeah, unfortunately, because I've got hearing impairments, it's difficult to concentrate on what's being said because of the background noise.
Okay. Well, I will adjust that, sir. That's not a problem.
Fantastic.
Oh, yeah. There it is.
Yeah, I'll get little.
Oh, never heard of that.
You ever heard of it?
No.
Most award-winning American bear there is.
That could explain the reason why I've never heard of it.
Right?
American.
I'll drink to that.
Look, cheers, mate. I can know. Hey, when I come over, I'll be drinking probably trying the American beers. I don't mind as long as it's cold. Don't like warm beer.
Well, I've never liked one beer.
There, I've quelched the background talk in the background. How's that sound?
It's not. It's my issue. I've got a hearing aid in, so I can't filter the background. I can adjust the volume, but then I can't hear you at all.
Well, I put them down to a minimum.
It's a little bit better. I can hear you now. Make out what you're saying.
Oh, good.
So if I ask you to repeat it, it's not them being awkward. It's just I didn't catch it.
So, you're over in the UK. Where are you at?
Northwest in the UK. I'm around. Have you heard of Blackpool?
What?
No, you haven't. Okay, Manchester.
Yeah.
Manchester. I'm in that area.
Okay.
Big area. I'm not going to get any closer to that. You never know, you see, because people might go, "Oh, that's where he is," and try and find me.
Well, and I don't mean no disrespect, but I mean I talk to a lot of people from across the pond, and
Sorry,
if it's not quite, it's hard for me to understand what you guys say too, because you have a different English than we do, and I'm, but I like it. I mean, you guys have an accent.
Yeah. When I first started talking to people across the pond, and I still have the same problem, I can't always identify the area they're from, because don't take this the wrong way, unless it's a Texan with broad Texas accent, I do get confused.
Okay, so I'm from the USA. Where do you think I would be from?
The,
Well, I know you're both from the US.
but with a lot of my I've learned throughout the years, I've learned to accent specific areas of language, and it throws so many off because I can articulate not only on the English version, UK version, but I can also articulate in a kind of a various zones of my. I go from southern y'all to the northern. Wear a tunic, you know.
Yeah.
I just got such a variation because I'm not only one area. I'm, I'm from the north mainly, the north of America. At the same time, I understand what y'all are saying down there in the south. You know, I get it. What I get is in the south. You know, the further south you go, you're supposed to get more southern like. Why aren't southern Floridians real south kind of people? I don't get it. It's like there's this section above Florida, but below Indiana, that they all talk like they got the drawl in them. I just don't get it.
I want to ask that question again. Where in the United States do you think I would be from?
I have no idea because I can actually understand what you're saying.
Well, maybe that'll give you a clue.
Yeah, that might help.
That's because everybody puts Grimm in the crosshairs when they don't agree with him. That's why, Cheryl.
No, Graham, really. What part of the United States do you think I reside?
Well, you're not southern, so you've got to be northern. Louisiana? Mind you, that saying that, my geography's a bit crap.
You got to go a little north.
What state are you in?
You got to go out west.
Out west?
Yeah, he's northwest of Louisiana. Yep, northwest.
Well, we're not that far away then.
Nobody lives here.
Listen, I'm going to have to check that because I'm going to have to look at a map of the US now. Go on, put me out of my misery.
I live in the Rocky Mountains.
The Rocky Mountains?
Yeah.
That's,
He's east of the Rockies.
Yeah.
No, I'm not east of the Rockies.
I wouldn't have said to
you are the Rocky Mountains, duh.
I live in the Rocky Mountains.
Yeah, you are. Sorry.
Yeah, so I can understand what you're saying, which is great. I accuse some people of being Canadian when they're actually US.
Yeah.
And when they're in Canada, I sometimes get mixed up with people in the US and call them American. Or is that just me winding people up?
I'm in a very salty city.
I'll tell you what I would like to do. I'd like to go over to New York sometime, just so that I can walk across to Canada, put one foot in Canada, and then walk back. And I can say, well, I've been there. Didn't think much of it.
There is a bridge that is attainable. Yep.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I'd want to go. I don't want to go to New York because of all the nightlife and everything else. I would go to New York to just walk into a police station with a camera just for giggles and say, look, I'm a tourist. I just want to see what's going on.
Well, they just changed the law recently where they told them, hey, you can, because they keep them out. I guess it just recently changed in the last month. But you can record the police.
Yeah, they had all them signs up, and they have appealed it. So it's questionable whether you can go in yet or not. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but there's a judge's order for a state where they can't kick you out right now. But, I mean,
why am I in the crosshairs? I'm in a crossfire. That's what it is.
Exactly. Everybody's got Grim in the cross because Grim doesn't agree with everybody.
You're a target.
I've seen your shows. Always a thumbs up, sir.
Well, yeah. I mean, what's the point in agreeing with everybody? I'm not a yes person. I have my own mind.
Absolutely.
Yep. Independent minded. And people
I don't fall out with anybody. If I did, then that would be, the end of the network. See you, Cheryl. Nice seeing you around, my friend.
Nice, Cheryl.
Probably catch you somewhere else. So, what's the topic of the day? What do you want to talk about?
Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm from Utah, the Salty City.
I heard Utah in Southwest City.
Salt City.
Oh, right.
Dry. All the moisture's gone. No moisture there.
Well, I don't know about that. Hell, we got
even their women are dry. Oh my God!
Yeah, we got 900 inches of snow last year. 900 inches.
Oh wow, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Did you get snowed in?
No, not me.
No,
that's all right.
But that's mostly up in the. We're probably talking just either the mouth of the canyon. So from me, you go up to the ski resorts. You're going up 4,000.
Wow, like Search Mountain, all them, right.
And then you take the things up, and you're up in the 9,000 above sea level skiing and stuff. I'm about 4,500 above sea level.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean, in 5 minutes, I'd be 1,000 feet above sea level.
Yeah. I take it then it gets a bit cold where you are.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's part desert, and well, Utah has 5 of the 7 climates. The only place in the world that has 5 of the 7 climates. So it's kind of diverse. It's weird. We've made a lot of Western movies here, and it's the Great Salt Flats, fastest. We have the Olympics here. We're going to have them again here in 34, I think.
Yeah.
It's a pretty diverse place because it's got a lot of different climates in it. Southern and northern Utah is totally different.
Oh, it's great to see so many people joining and saying hello to you, Chris. I mean, I've not come across some of the people before. Hello, Potato and Sarah. Oh, by the way, thanks for modding me up. I do appreciate that, Chris. I've not had a chance to say that.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I think Chris would agree, but I think it's a pleasure to see you. I've seen you around in chat for years, but I've never got to see you on panel, and so this is a good treat for me.
Yeah, this is great. Great honor. Thank you, Grim. You're welcome anytime, sir.
Yeah,
thank you. I appreciate it. And I don't normally appear on camera, or I haven't. It took me ages to get an AI that actually works properly, because this isn't me, honest.
Okay.
Well, allegedly, it's an AI that's producing this image, shall we say?
There you go. We'll believe that. Yes.
So this
because really,
I'm uglier than this guy.
You don't
have to do this.
You don't want to look at the real Grim Reaper's face. I mean, it's faceless, and the only time you should see that is when I come to take your soul. Let's face it, and I transport you to your next destination in my boat. And there's a number of stops along the way, but
he's
that's
the tour guide. I'm just your tour guide.
fully indulge.
Yeah, sorry, my sense of humour. It's for all the trolls out there, you know.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
Just having this target on me is enough.
Yeah.
It's actually good that you can both understand what I'm saying because sometimes there's a language barrier.
What'd you say?
I mean, I taught proper English. You know, not American. It's English. You know,
Yes.
I don't say things phonetically. I don't spell things phonetically. You know,
Well,
it's the
you
King's
know,
English. You know, King Charles the Third. I mean, third is English. Hey, folks, I've done something most people can't do. Get Chris to laugh constantly.
you have.
well, that's true.
You've been watching, obviously.
Listen, the pleasure is all mine, Chris. You let me come on up.
Most, sir, anytime.
I've not had chance due to working behind the scenes, creating things, and also personal issues that kept me off the air recently. I've been looking after my lovely wife, Mrs. Grimm, who's recently just come out of hospital. So I've been more concerned about her than I have about YouTube.
Yep.
And occasionally, I think real life takes precedent.
Yeah, blessings to her. What you guys?
But, she's on the mend, which is the important thing, and she's home. So that's a lot better than being stuck in a hospital.
Absolutely.
Believe me.
Absolutely. You feel better at home than you do anywhere else.
So she's recovering. She'll probably end up going back to work in a couple of weeks, but for the time being, she's resting, taking life easy, putting everything back onto my shoulders where they should be.
Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope it gets better for you guys. Sure.
I've actually got a picture of her in hospital because she lost so much weight. I took a photograph of her, put it out on Discord for a few people, and asked, what's the best way of gaining weight? I mean, she looks like a skeleton. That's the reason why.
Well,
I'm not saying she's thin, but
well, the hospital is one of the best ways to lose weight if you need to lose weight. Go to the hospital.
Yeah, I will say one thing, and our health service is still probably, in my opinion, the best in the world. Apart from the fact that it's free, the nurses and the doctors who work there, the majority of them are there because they want to be there, not just as a job. They are dedicated to caring. It's only the government that isn't.
Well, I told this to Chris before too. For those people, my mom just passed, and I took care of her for the last few months. And I'll tell you what, it's a very tough job. And those people that do it every day, I have so much respect for them that put themselves out there that care for people and actually do a good job and take care of them. Yeah. I have a lot of respect for those people.
I did it for 2 years. My mom had multiple sclerosis.
Yeah.
Her last 2 years of living, I spent with her. I understand.
Well, I give a big shout out to every single home carer.
Yes.
Or somebody in the home who cares for somebody else. They do it for love. They don't do it because they have to, or anything like that. And they're unsung heroes.
That was my mom.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I would say that that people who care for anybody in a home situation, they do it. They're unseen and they don't have a voice, and they should have a voice. to get things improved. And again, that's something I want to get people interested in. And you never know, worldwide, we could give them a voice. Why not? We should have a voice.
Yeah.
Well, I think
especially when like mental health is something
on their
which
death,
is,
but should have a decent death and not somebody should die on the streets. And I mean, come on. But
no, there is no reason why anybody shouldn't be offered a home. There's no reason for homelessness really, other than what you've got states that implement stupid things which stop people from being housed.
all this money floating around for stupid shit like athletes and Hollywood and hey, we don't need none of that shit. These people need money. Let's send the money there. I don't want to go watch a movie. I don't want to go watch a sporting event.
I was in college at the time for psychiatry. I dropped out 3.5 years. In 4 years, I'd had a 6-year degree, but I dropped out because I watched what the psychiatric community was doing to everything. They were removing incorrigible housing. And once they started doing that, they put all those people on the street. And I was going, what the fuck are you doing?
Because they can get more money.
And they're like, well, this is what we're mandated. That fucking word, let me tell you. I don't want to go on that. But the whole, our entire psychiatric community went, oh, we're going to give up on all those, throw them on the street and say, what the fuck ever with all of them. Unless they're a danger to themselves or society, we don't want to deal with them. Yeah. And what they classify as a danger started raising to points that you went, what do you mean? That's not a danger to themselves. Or you just had it. And I dropped out because the pharmaceutical company was pushing me. And I was like, no, I don't want people on drugs first and then find out what's wrong with them. I want them off all the pharmaceuticals. I want to know what they are at a raw level. Oh, they didn't want to hear about that. They want to hurry and put everybody on a fucking drug.
The pharmaceutical companies get
money. They can beg a buck. They started realizing, hey, the more we get psychiatrists to agree with us, the more money we can make. Yeah. And that's what they did. It was crazy, man. It was insane, the level that they were pushing it.
Chris, it's
look at it now.
Same here.
How long ago was that?
That was in the early 1980s.
Yeah, look at how
I was in college then.
Wow.
And I 3.5 years. I had in another 6 to 8 months. I'd have had a doctorate. I was doing my dissertations and all that. I had them all lined up, and they got totally denied by Johns Hopkins University. And since then, they have completely confirmed everything I was saying. Everything. I dealt with homosexuality and alcoholism. And I proved that alcoholism is not a disease, and homosexuality you're not born with. You are indoctrinated to it. And now they're like, yeah, well, that's kind of that's the process for this, that, and the other. I was told I was this fucking close to a doctorate, and they went, Johns Hopkins totally rejects your dissertations and your thesis, and we'd like you to format completely. It would have taken me another 3 fucking years to build up another fucking thesis against what I already believed.
Yeah,
I wasn't about to do it. I was very
about indoctrination.
Yes, and I was not going to accept it for one fucking minute. They're not going to tell me how I should think or teach other people to think. No.
Well, that's how they do it with doctors now, even medical doctors. Well, if you don't believe in this, we're this can be that, and this can be whatever they want to be, then you can't be a doctor now. We're not going to back you up. You know,
That's what happened.
and that's happening.
And that was before I was even a psychiatrist. I can't even get a therapist license. I've got a BA in psychiatry. I can't even get a license to advise people because of the way they situated the whole fucking thing, you know?
Yeah.
And I never went. My friends and my family, yeah, I'll help them, but I can't go into practice.
I will say one thing.
Yes, sir.
Unless you accept somebody for who they actually are, and you're prepared to listen, not advise, but
Yes.
give them alternative options that you can see from what they've told you. It's their decision, it's not your decision. So you don't push one narrative, you just look to see what the options are. Sometimes those options will have to go to, you've got to advise them that they may need to seek medical help, and there's a reason behind that because they need therapy. And I'm not talking about pills, I'm talking about proper therapy.
Yes,
Right?
exactly.
Especially
Proper
people
therapy.
who have PTSD, because they have to know how to deal with it, where they can have a safe place in the mind to go to, because they live with it, and that's a specialized area.
That's where I was trying to get with them. I was like, listen, I want to get to the base raw subject initially before anything is prescribed. I want to get them clear, free of everything, and I want to interview. I want to analyze things that are going on with them, and their people are creatures of habit, and if you could just break a certain psychiatric habit, you'd be surprised how much more improvement. And they didn't want to hear that. What they wanted to hear was, I've given them this drug, it's directed them in this way, and they're like, we're good with that.
You can't prescribe somebody a drug until such time as you understand what is going on, and
Right.
It's in some cases
They wouldn't let me get down to the raw subject. That was the whole point. They would not let me get to the raw.
Let me ask you
I
this.
wanted them without the drugs. And
Yeah,
they were,
I'm going to ask you.
no. You base them once you got them on this. No, I want to base them on raw. And that was the big fight. I wanted to base them off raw subject matter rather than
Question comes in.
chemistry bombarded into their brain. And they know the pharmaceutical industry, I'm sure Johns Hopkins and the pharmaceutical company are brothers and sisters. I'm
totally
for that. Yep.
Well,
Because there are pharmacists with Johns Hopkins that have invested into pharmaceuticals, and pharmaceuticals have invested into, see what I mean? That they're just all, yeah, let's just all come together and make this thing, no matter how right or correct they are.
well, I have a pill for this, and I have a pill for this. Who decides? Well, yeah, you no, hold on. I talked to you. I think you're kind of weird, so we need to take this pill. Well, you're weird this way, so you take this pill. I mean, who decides that shit? And I mean, that's the problem I have with it.
You know that, and that's what brings me right to my point. I've read a lot of PDRs, and when you look at the drug itself and what they've determined, it is the first thing they say is it is thought that
Pills are good.
that this drug does this. It's not proven. It is thought, and that completely destroys them, and they don't even realize it. They're like, well, wait a minute, you think it is doing that when it could be doing 5 other things, and they're not paying attention to the other side things that it is creating.
Yes.
Not at all. We're getting the results we wanted, so that's all that matters.
So let's put it this way: somebody who lives with bipolar, schizophrenia, etc. There's so many different drugs that can control that to a certain extent, right? But what you actually need to do is to understand what's going on with the person, and a psychotic drug may not be the one that should be prescribed. It could be something else which has a side effect, and that side effect is calming.
Well,
So I'll give you an example. There's a drug called Epilin, right? You've probably heard of it. It's freely available all over the place, right? That's prescribed for people who have epilepsy, right? But the side effect for somebody who has bipolar will help them to a certain extent. So until the body gets used to it, and that's when you need to look at another type of drug. But the problem is sometimes the way therapies are put through or given, it is a rubber stamp. Oh, you need this drug, that drug. That's how a GP sees it, a general practitioner. Until you go to a specialist. Getting to a specialist, there could be a 12-month, 18-month wait.
Specialist.
You know, well, a specialist in the area who actually understands. You know,
Maybe.
I'm not necessarily talking about somebody who knows what drug to prescribe.
Because I decided I'm a professional and I studied this, so now I'm a pro and professional. I know everything. That's hard. I don't do. It's like, and this pill's good for you.
Don't.
This pill right here. The side effects will help this, but the side effects of that will help other people. So you take this pill because of the side effect. I mean, come on, it's all ridiculous.
It's become obvious that the pharmaceutical companies, all they're in it is for the. That's.
Yeah. I agree.
It's not this. They want. It doesn't.
It has nothing to do with health
or the.
It's not about a cure.
Crazy.
It's about.
Seen as this.
Yes, and
I saw this back when I was in college. I sat this woman down and I said, "What's your problem?" And she said, "Well, I've taken all the scripts." She laid out, I bet, 18 different scripts. And I'm like, wow, which one were you prescribed first? She said, this one. And I said, what were you prescribed after that? She showed me. I said, why do you have this one? And she goes, because of the side effects of this one.
Yeah.
Okay. And then she had this one. Why do you take this one? Because of what it was a chain of fucking side effects.
Yeah.
All she had to take was one and deal with the side effects off from one and go, well, okay, I can deal with that. But no, her doctor kept fucking pumping her whatever side effect, the next side effect fucking produced.
That's what it is.
It's crazy.
Yeah, the money talks.
Yep.
And Dick, you're right in what you're saying. Totally agree with you. It's taken me a long time to get people onto a level playing field by talking and listening to them and allowing them to express their feelings without being judged. Too many people judge people who have mental health, and they have preconceived ideas. And you have to put that aside.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. But
the facts need to weigh outside your feelings.
Yes. Yeah, you have to be neutral. And open-minded as well. When I say to people, I can't tell you what to do. I can only look at possible alternatives for you. And if it's down to you which one you go for. You may decide not to take any. That's fine, but let's listen to what is actually going on. And if you're unsure as the listener, you can ask them to expand what they're talking about. but you've got to be open-minded and you've got to be prepared to listen. And if you're looking at someone like I'm looking at you, Chris, I'm reading your body language as well,
Open.
which is what you're talking about, and you can't help it, you know. And if I can see your eyes don't lie.
Absolutely. Thank you.
You cannot control your eyes. You can control everything else, but you can't control your eyes.
Yep.
And your eyes give you away.
And
you have to understand.
Men,
you know. But anyway, I'm going to drop down and see what else is going on around YouTube. As I say, I just wanted to come in and
thank you.
pay my respects to you,
Yep.
and thank you for your support and everybody else. So until we meet again,
you are always
look after yourselves, right? Look after others, and remain open-minded.
And always remember, you got a target on your back.
No, it's actually I feel as if I'm JFK at times, but
sometimes you are. we do understand that.
All right, cheers, guys.
Pleasure.
Thanks everyone in the chat. Thanks for your support. Peace now.
Right on. Thank you, brother. All right, man. Yeah, we like to have Grim up here. He's internationally known. Oh yeah. I'm gonna put that as a headline and a hashtag when this show is done. Oh yeah, Grim Reaper visits. Oh yeah.
He's been around for a long time. I've never seen him though, so it was cool that he came up. I mean,
right on.
I've never seen him on panel before.
No, I have neither, and I'm greatly honored. Absolutely. I need to refill my drink. My starting to get dry here. I'll be right back.
It's not really all of us. We're all AI anyway. You know,
That's
this is not really me. In case you guys are wondering, this is not what I really look like.
I'll be right back with a new look.
I'm way uglier in real life, so I had to put this on and just be, you know, okay, like a 5. Then like a 2. So sometimes you gotta, you know, that's what makeup is for, right? You girls know all about that stuff. Don't hate me, girls. Just kidding. No, I'm not. The makeup's good. It makes you look better. That's why you wear it. Everybody knows that. Digging a big hole, ain't I? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I thought my son would be here. He told me to have lasagna ready this time today, last night, and he's already late from what time it was. It's ready. Yeah. I'll have another beer.
All right.
All right.
Oh man, no, much better. I might even raise the music up a little bit there. Too many remotes to deal with. I have to deal with two different. I'll show you.
I thought I was out of beer and walk outside. Oh, there's like 20 beers out there.
Oh,
We're
nice.
good. I like it when you can leave them outside. You know, saves
Nice.
you with the fridge and stuff.
Oh yeah. See, I have two different Rokus. One, if I press the wrong button, it'll shut off all the music and go to a separate Roku. This one, I control the music through.
Well, don't push no buttons unless you're paying attention. Make sure you double check what you're doing, okay?
I gotta put this one off the side. I put him on a different place. Yeah.
Double check.
The controls are,
It's like measure twice, cut once. Same thing, right?
Yeah, measure twice, cut once. Yep. But I have. What I've done is I've even had a pack of cigarettes and threw it over there, and it landed on that fucking other Roku and switched me. You son of a bitch.
Well, sometimes I'll hit something I don't even mean to, and I don't know where it takes me from here, and then I have to try to figure out how to get back. Sometimes I just drop out and come back, but yeah, I just hit the wrong button sometimes, and I don't know where I went.
Yeah, guilty here. Every now and then it'll start to freeze up. Now watch, I'll move my hand and I won't see it, and it's like, oh fuck, here we go. It's usually when I drop out of right where we're at. I got you and me on full screen,
right?
And somebody else wants to come up, and I'll try to drop. It'll throw me right out.
Lately that's happened. But see, I've noticed that for the last 2 months. Ever since that Chrome had that problem, that happens, and all the crackling. We sound way good right now. You have no crackling at all. I hear you really good.
And I've got that. And here's the thing. I'll go back and listen. It will sound like a tin can until I take off the echo cancellation. It will sound normal when I'm listening to the rebroadcast, but not during, and not to each other. That really fucking pisses me off with them.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound like I'm in a tin can when someone comes up here when they're not live. I don't like that tin can sound. But you can't. But if I take the echo cancellation off now, I'll sound like I'm in a tin fucking can. Now, and that's bullshit.
It is. I agree.
Once they put the echo cancellation bull crap in there, it fucked everything up. They need to remove it and come up with something new.
Well, yeah, because they didn't do it.
No, it's, and what I'm gonna do is when I get on there, at the end of the show, they give you a thumbs up or a thumbs down on your show. I'll give it a thumbs down and I'll explain just what I said during the show. Echo cancellation on, everything sounds good. When you listen back to it, sounds like you're in the tin can. But when you're doing the live and you shut it off, it sounds like you're in a tin can, but not on when you bring it back up to listen to it again. They need to reverse whatever effect that is causing. And I'll tell them. And if they can't, I always tell them, I want a refund for your fuck up.
Well, no, you guys need to fix it because I can't do your service if this is going to continue to happen.
Right, I tell them I'll go to some other streaming. I'll go to some other streaming service other than yours that won't create this fucking issue.
Chris, I had a deal with
decided to add echo cancellation into your little venue of little perks you get if you pay $25 compared to $10.
I've got Comcast charging me for internet. I canceled 3 months ago. I got them taking money out of my bank account for the 801 Life phone, yet they can't find it, my account. But they take it out every month. So I went down there the day, and I said, well, fuck it. You take it out of my fucking account every month. I wasn't loud. I said like this. Well, yeah, well, you take it out of my fucking account every month. I said, well, you don't need to talk to me like that. Okay, so fuck slipped out. My God, really? And now I got kicked out of here because I said fuck one time. Fuck you guys.
Debo's Weed Chronicles is here. Debo.
Evil motherfucker.
Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming in, man. We do appreciate you. We just had Grim Reaper on here on panel. We were greatly honored. Hell yeah. I'm telling you, you get Grim Reaper on your show, you must be doing well. Who knew?
You must be in trouble. Uh-oh. Frozen. He froze, I guess. But he will be back. It looks frozen on my end. I'm still moving what I can see. Yeah. My flag's still waving to the background. That's what we were just talking about. Taking a long taste. Damn, that shit's good. Uh-oh. How'd that happen? Well, cheers, everybody. What's up, Devo? Upstate, everybody? Yeah, I shaved my beard off. But I got the young face right now. This is 801 Junior. Welcome to my broadcast. On behalf of Captain here, we're on the ship. Yeah, I'll send all of. That's cool. Hello, Devo. Fuck. I should probably roll a bowl and smoke one with you while you're here. You know. In fact, there's my bottle. Yeah, we'll smoke some of mine. That I grew. Remember you trimming that one night? I was trimming the same night. Yeah, mine ain't all that great, but it tastes good. And, yeah, that's what I ended up getting out of my shit. I started late, but ended up coming through. Let's try a little bit. Yeah, yeah. Let's see that red piece on there. Don't taste too bad. Yeah, he'll be back eventually, I'm sure. In the meantime, I guess I'll just sit here and entertain you guys. I don't know what else to do. I'm on big camera. I can turn my camera off, I guess. I don't want to do that. Do a little. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm smoking right there. Maybe, I wonder if I'm smoking that bud now. I could be. Maybe I'm smoking that bud right now. Who knows? StreamYard's having a baby. Yeah, Devo, come on up. Gotta get this fixed up, Chris. Captain. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, that's good. Never mind. Uh-oh. I can hear my son coming. He's getting home right now. He'll be loud, son of a bitch. Let's see what happens. You guys want to check him out? Let's check him out as he comes in. See what he thinks about it. Maybe he'll talk to you guys. Maybe he'll get mad. I don't know.
Yeah.
Where's Chris? What's up?
Took me a damn minute or 2 or 3. I kept trying to come back to StreamYards and it kept nothing.
Yeah, we had no problems while you were gone.
I know. I watched. I got it running on YouTube on my phone. And we're good.
I took, I put on Sharia law down and
we're good. Yeah. Or you call that temporary, the temporary gunner's mate law. Yeah, I already know that.
who's Devo? Is he gonna come aboard now?
But Devo can more than welcome to come up, man. I'm capable. Now I am.
I don't know if he's still here. I hope he is.
He's not there. If he comes up, you know what? I'll throw it out again. That's the way I am. Take me a minute here to get around. The captain is on board. There's that fucker there. Yep. There's the connection, Devo.
Well, there he is. What up, son?
Oh, replace pin message. There you go. Yeah. He's not up here. There we go. Pinned and then chat. Yeah. It's still just you and me, man. Well, that's all right. Don't under no obligation. Yeah.
I'm chilling,
Oh, there he is. Oh yeah, just Devo. Let me bring up Devo. Come on, bro. Oh yeah.
What in the cat going on?
The myth, the legend, Devo.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, man, good to have you up here. Thank you. Thanks for coming, man.
Hey, man, y'all still looking like y'all was having fun. I thought, man, I better get in there.
That's right. Get a little piece of the action. That's right.
Hell yeah.
I love it, man. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember that day you was streaming your bud and I was streaming mine the same day.
Do what, man?
You were streaming your bud and I was streaming mine the same day.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks good, man. That looks
It's
real
not
good.
bad. I mean, I'm not a professional by any means.
Hey,
But
you got it in a jar, man.
Yeah, bring up my lady here, Sarah. Oh yeah, Sarah.
all right.
Hey, a while ago, Chris, when you froze, you was like this. You was like this. And he said, "Oh, he's froze." I said, I typed in there and said, "No, he's taking a long taste."
What? It took me about 3 minutes to get it down.
No, man, I'm in here. I tore the carpet out of my office. You could probably hear the echo because it's empty.
No, we're good.
Well, I mean, but yeah, I took all the carpet up and everything, man, and I'm gonna paint it. I don't know what color I'm gonna paint it yet, but I'm painting the concrete.
The
Gray.
You know what I mean?
Gray. Paint it
I've
gray.
been, with the. I'm trying to get it. My daughter, she's an artist, man. I'm trying to get her to. I'm either going to paint it green, or just have a gray, and then put my marijuana leaf right when you walk in the door. Have a big pot leaf and put Devo and Upstate bongs over bones.
No, don't paint it. Acid stain it, dude.
Yeah, dude. I used to do acid, and I can't be around it.
You did
No,
concrete?
I'm joking.
There is a guy out there that will make that design for you. I'm sure of it.
My daughter, I told her what I wanted. First I thought about the Raiders symbol and painting the whole thing black, and then she come in and told me about serial killers have their foreheads painted black, hot blood or something. And I'm like,
Oops.
okay.
Okay.
They give away.
Hey boys, we're having a barbecue.
Look at that.
Oh no.
It's all fun. That's right.
Yeah. Man, being upstate's been kind of arguing like last couple days. And I was just messing with him today. I told him, I said, man, I'm going to do a live. He said, I'll come up. I said, no, you're not coming up. Oh, yes, I will. And I said, oh, yeah. So I did just a live off of YouTube.
Right, thumbs up. Yep. I did just.
Yeah.
For both of them. Both of them.
So, and then upstate today, he calls me, man, are you still mad at me? I said, I wasn't mad at you. I said, dude, we just started talking. Anyway. Sometimes, man, I have to reel him back in, but here lately he's been like a marlin. He's been taking a lot of slack.
Yeah, I love that guy.
Sometimes you just gotta reel in the slack and fucking make them realize who's really in charge of fucking.
We told you before, people, but Upstates was the first panel I ever went on. Back to
really? Yeah.
KY and all those. Back 2 years ago or something. Yeah, his was the first panel I ever went up on.
Man, that's crazy.
Was it KY and Bud Grower and shit? Is that
Bud Grower?
Yeah. That's and yeah.
Yeah, it's been April the 13th, 2024. Me and Upstate have been doing this together 2 years. That's our birthday. But he's been up here for a while. Yeah, Man, I've been noticing there's other channels big channels that I follow, and had over 8,000 subs, right? Started splitting or making different channels, man.
I noticed
and building
that.
all of them up, man, and building them up overnight. They get 1,000 subs, man, in a weekend. Just doing what they do, but man,
Something I saw in Devo's a day or two ago. That it came up with the announcement that you were going to come on at a certain time, and I looked at the fucking like count. It was like 175. I went back about a half hour later. It was like 3 or 4. It was
listen to this.
It was weird.
One night we're in there and we were in a panel, and there was a big echo coming from somewhere. Anyway, it was when all that crap started. Upstate goes, holy shit! And I said, what? He goes, man, look at our like, was it likes or it was likes. 45,000.
Wow. Yeah. That's
and then
you were
that it went.
They just went. Yeah, because what it was is somebody came in, they liked it for about half a minute, and they left.
But I
For
mean,
some reason, YouTube isn't accrediting you with the likes. They don't do that to anybody unless they stick around.
I know me and Epstein ain't like everyone's cup of tea. Appreciate the like.
Every show, man.
I don't know, man. Since I quit drinking, I get bored easy.
I know that feeling completely.
Hey, we waited much long since I quit drinking, you know.
Oh, I got a hold of some bad wine, I think's what it was, man, because I found the bottle when I was cleaning my office out. I found this half a bottle of wine. I'm like, that's it right there. That's the stuff that made me heartburn. It just stopped me in my track.
I can drink hard liquor all fucking night long, but give me beer or give me wine, and I'm turning into emotional about it. I'm sorry, that's what it does to me. And when I get emotional, I get temperamental. So I don't fuck with wine. I leave wine out of the pitcher. I can't do wine.
Too much of it, you feel like you used your head as a Scotch block that night. You know what I mean? The next morning, it hurts, man. It hurts.
I don't get. I don't get.
I don't drink it.
I don't get a residual the next day. I don't get a hangover off from liquor, beer or wine. Oh yeah. What it does is wine makes me tired right now, and if I don't go to bed when I'm tired, the captain is fucking ornery.
Yeah.
That's what happens. I don't get to bed when I. My father, check this out. My father did 2 years in prison because he was drunk on wine and threw a woman down a fucking flight of steps.
Oh,
wow.
And that was my, and you know, wait a minute. You were drunk on what? So why do you drink? What I found out in the end, that's all he was drinking was wine that he made. Why do you drink fucking wine if it's just gonna or enrage you and make you do things that will throw you in fucking jail or prison? It doesn't make any sense. I drink this. I get to a point where if I start to get too mad, I either start to get comical or I shut off and I go to bed.
Yeah.
You know, that's the best outcome for everybody. You know, I can handle it. Good night.
You know what I did when I was all sloshed one night on liquor? I argued with Joe Cool on my panel. You remember that? Was you in it? Did you see that 801? I'm sure everybody's seen that one.
Witness. Yep, I was there.
Oh, good Lord, yeah.
I try not to argue when I'm drinking. I just want to, everybody, you know, let's get along and, you know.
Man, he set me off like a.
Just do that.
I've gained enough wisdom through the years when I see that not happening. I know. It's time to back off. Good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.
Man, I think, yeah, I don't know. I haven't checked. But I think we're going to wake him back in the morning. I don't know. Last time I seen Upstate, man, believe it or not, he'd bought a new bong. His wife got him a new bong like that. And it's white, clear, and it's a skull. I mean, it looks freaking cool. And he said, look at this. I'm like, dude, you don't even smoke bongs. What are you doing with that? You know, that's what I was thinking. Then he goes, before I said anything, he goes, man, I'm taking this bowl out and I'm putting a dab rig bowl in, man. I'm going to turn this into my new dab. I'm like, there you go. There you go now.
Yep.
Oh, good boy. Well, hey guys, look, Captain, thanks for letting me in. I got to let my dogs go outside. They're like circling the wagons. I don't want to have concrete. 801.
The pleasure,
Bye,
man.
Sarah.
Good night.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Peace, guys. I'll see y'all. Hey, if you're up, man, come by in the morning.
You know.
Yeah. Peace, guys.
At the very least, you'll get to that.
Nice sleeping late sometimes.
Thank you, Devo, for coming aboard, man. Nothing greater than those who come aboard and they ain't got to put on the plankton. Get them out of here. It's like that they board their own jetty and say, "We'll see you later next time, Captain." Exactly.
Nice.
Devo got on his jetty and got back to shore. Right on. All right. Oh yeah. Let me try to get a full screen here. It just wow.
Oh, that was fun tonight. I mean, Oracle came up, Devo came up. It's been pretty fun. It's been a good show, Chris.
Well, yeah, man. That a great success. I've had Grim Reaper, who's known worldwide. My goodness, for him to even to recognize my channel is a great honor. Let alone that for him to come up on my panel. Thank you, Grim Reaper. You're always up
I don't go there. I don't. Nobody on YouTube impresses me that much, but you come up, and say, "Hey, yeah, you're on YouTube." Cool. But
I like to follow along those who are getting international attention.
Well, yes,
and he happens to be one of the very few that are getting international attention, and I'm all for that. Yeah, and what he says is the different subjects. No matter what way you fucking turn these days.
Yep.
You argue with that?
We all know it, and we're starting to say, "No, you're not going to fuck us if we turn this way."
No.
In the end, they have to those who are in this false sense of power, they need to realize no motherfuckers were the ones who are actually in power. Not you who create all this bullshit in between.
Right.
The moral, they don't talk about it anymore, but I got a feeling that the moral majority has grown exponentially and they don't want to talk about it. It's too much of a subject for them to go, and that goes against what we're thinking. Too fucking bad. The moral majority will rule one day again. It's coming. It happens amongst all nations.
Yeah.
Especially nations that went from moral majority to bad. When father passed down to son, king to prince, shit started going bad then. And we've known it every time. The moment the leader goes, "I'm going to side with immoral fucking values," and the moment they do that, everybody begins to change. If it's 1 a day, 20 a day, or 100 a day, they start to revert back over the other side to go, life was much more comfortable under this kind of thinking rather than that.
Yeah, you want to change one at a time. You can change everything one at a time. It's amazing. And then once you're one at a time and you get so many, and you're maybe 1%, 2%, you could scream real loud and make a difference, which I
Absolutely.
mean, it's crazy.
And the other side has realized that if 0.03% of them are loud enough to get a voice, no, 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 no. I'm sorry, you're 0.03% of the rest of us. You get 0.03% input.
Representation.
Right, exactly. And what they don't want to accept is, no, we want to be heard like we're a great majority. No, you're not.
And we'll go to violence
And
to
we need to put them in their place. You are not anywhere fucking near a majority. We side with you, fucktard. That's the way it is. Think about it.
It is. Welcome
Yeah, I'll say it.
to retail.
Gay homosexual crap. That's
Only the strong survive.
they are only 0.03% of the rest of us. I'm sorry, majority rules. We're like 90% plus above your bullshit. Why are you trying to be a voice when you know that more than 90% of Americans go, no thanks.
Oh yeah, but that's the problem because half the population caters to them now.
Right. That's exactly the point I was trying to make. They cater. There's more than 50% that are going, oh, we need to feel sorry for the poor little.
This is my friend, and
life.
they need to be heard, or he needs to be heard, or whatever needs to be heard, whatever their pronouns are, they need to be heard.
Fuck that the pronoun.
They're special.
Let's make it.
They're special because they're different. So we need
No, you know how they're different. They're psychologically fucking damaged, trying to convince the rest of us that there's nothing wrong with us and you should vote for us and be. That's natural for us to be perverted.
and we should be attracted to kids, and there's nothing wrong with that.
And there's big time wrong with that with 98% of us.
yeah.
Right?
You know, I don't want a kid. I'm more attracted towards. I'm sorry, but crow's feet and knowledge are turned on. Hello, that's the way men my age should think and feel.
Well,
Right.
Well,
my
and by the way, Sarah, I hope your night is going well.
My fathers went out. I mean, most of the women when I went out in my life have been older than me.
They've all been young, but my women have all been younger, but within 3 or 4 years.
All the ones I had kids with were younger. All the ones I had good times and fun times with were older.
I've always liked a woman who is close to my age range. That is so much. The wisdom and knowledge that alone attracts me. And Sarah will tell you that's what hooked me on her, because she let me know about her past, and it's like, yeah, I want to know this woman. That's it.
No,
Not in a negative sense, but more like she's experienced. She is wise, and I tell you, nothing gets this dick harder than wisdom. I'm sorry, but that's the way I am geared. I'm geared. Sorry to all those 20, 30, 40-year-olds. I'm more geared in the other direction. I'd make a good grandpa. That's all I can. Yeah. I teach my granddaughter, you see that boy? All he's got is a hard on, and that's all he wants is to fulfill his hard on.
Sorry, I'm talking to my
But I
son.
tell my granddaughters, I'm sorry, but I want to be blunt to granddaughters and tell them, not grandpa. Grandpa will pat you on the shoulder. Those boys will pat you on the butt and say, yeah, you're doing good. Not grandpa, though. There's a reason for that. You know? And once you make a young woman realize she has more value than what these jackasses have put in, have told her, you got a hell of a girl then. I have two stepdaughters like that. They are the rule of their roost. I'm sorry, but that's how it is. They won't, because they realized they had value. Because I instilled that in them. I let them know they're after the crotch between your legs. If they're not after here, all they're after is nothing.
Right.
And these girls realize that in their teens. God bless them. You know, and sad. They both been married twice. First one was a little bit of an off skew of what they really wanted. Their second marriage, both of them, they got the husband they want, and he treats them. And both of their husbands treat them very well, with the respect and dignity that they deserve. Because they were raised that they are valuable. Hello, one guy, not their dad, me. I taught them that.
That's good.
Oh, absolutely. It's almost like an obligation you have when you have girls around you. You need to teach them.
That's your job.
You are more than what these boys are.
As a father, that's your job.
Right.
I wish a guy would have taught me that when I was younger.
Exactly.
Instead of me finding out the hard way.
Exactly. And that's the way I looked at it. You know, it's like your mom values herself way down here. And I'm the kind of man, and Sarah will be witness to that. Oh no, you're up here.
Yep.
And nothing below, anything below.
Okay.
Blindfold.
If you had a kid at 15, and you worked through all that, raised a kid, had more kids, made it work, man, that's some woman right there, right? From 15 years old and having the kid, so you have 3 by 20. 3 kids at 20 years old, and you make a bunch of money, more than most people.
Right.
No high school, you dropped out at 15, you got pregnant. That's my mom.
She did good.
She made $7,000 a month in retirement.
Nice.
I mean, that's good. I mean, I don't know if that's good for a lot of people, but fuck, that's more than I've ever made. Working, you know?
Same here.
Yeah. Yep.
My mom and dad got divorced when I was 3 months old.
I was 6. I was 6.
I was their third child.
I was first. They got divorced when I was 6 in 1967. I know.
I was an incubator when I was born. I was premature. I only weighed 5 pounds. But back then,
I'm an only child to my dad.
I'm firstborn.
I'm firstborn because I have siblings under me. But as far as my father goes, I'm his only child.
yeah, different moms.
No,
I
we
am
have different fathers.
Yeah.
I am firstborn, 7th generation. My father was firstborn. His dad was firstborn. My grandfather was firstborn. My great grandfather was firstborn. My great great grand. You keep going back 7 generations, and they were all
My
firstborn.
mom was firstborn. I was firstborn.
I can tell, Sarah.
Baby.
Just,
I'm the baby.
I can tell. Your baby, and I see that, and not that you're weak or diminished from being the young son. I see that in the way you're drawn to what I've got. That's
I was raised, second choice on everything.
I was my brother will tell you.
I grew up second.
My brother will come right here on YouTube and tell both of you I was a very, very good older brother. That's I treated my little brother with, and still to this day, I have treated him with such great reverence and respect.
Your brother's came up before, hasn't he? I've seen him.
Yeah. John came. John came once.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of by. I didn't block him, but he's no longer subbed here. Let's put it that way.
Chris has met my little sister already.
Which one?
Krista.
Oh yeah. I have.
Well, a lot of people can't handle, like my family, watching us talk and shit, and then watching it. They think, when we talk about, oh no, well, hey, I'm just saying the truth. This is what it is. Hey, you don't like it, I don't tell you. Come up here and say it's not true because it is.
Do you see what having a crowd in the background of music does? What it does is it creates your people on your panel to interact with each other, and that's what I want us to talk with each other, and that's what's happened.
Yeah.
Yep.
Background though,
Yeah, but a lot of people, okay, so there's people, they want to go where it's fast. It's a little slow channel, which I like, okay?
right?
Yeah, we talk about stuff, and so that'll draw, and it's fun just what people draw to, and for most of
Good
the
night.
drama and arguments and shit, and like Oracle today, I don't know what he believes in everything and stuff. He said stuff he didn't agree with us on, and that's okay. It's all good, right?
Hey, Ryan, where are you, man? Ryan, I've been to a lot of Ryan's lives. Ryan is out there. He's part of the.
No, it's Aryan. It's Aryan. Aryan. Aryan.
He'll be in here eventually. I know Ryan.
Well, I laughed last time right when he came up. I hope he comes up before I leave again. Ryan, you out there?
Let me do this.
Well, yeah, because I don't want to think I left because of the last time right when he came out, because I did leave right when he came up. It wasn't, I hope he didn't think it was since he came.
We got a Beetlejuice in. There he is. Ryan. Come on up, Ryan.
Motherfucking Ryan.
He'll come eventually. I go in a lot of his, I let him know, hey, I'm up here, man. Hey, what's up, Ryan?
Well, I could call him. So, hey, fucker.
Then again, we may have Diane sitting there in the background. Wow, what messages? I got one person. Well, I didn't announce this. I kind of surprised everybody. I kind of blame them. So we're all right, just you and us. And
she's peeking at me.
I don't give a shit about much anymore. I mean, I shave my beard. I have no teeth. I don't care. I don't fucking care what people think about me. I don't care.
You know what?
Yeah,
They're removable, and they're all gone. All of them. Yeah. Don't feel like for a moment you're by yourself.
You're not, because mine are removable and mine are all gone too.
I try to help people out that are going through. Hey, I think it's one of the best things you ever done was
I have a tooth in my head.
because otherwise they want to do that root canal and then cap them and shit, and then 2 years later pull it out anyway. I mean, no, fuck, I'm not doing that. Sorry. When I did it, I think I was 34.
Oh, wow.
When I had all my teeth pulled out.
That's great. Well,
I only needed one.
I was 26 when I had mine yanked. Yep. So I
2006, 2007.
Oh, shit.
For me.
Why don't
no.
You're not going to go
in here and start tearing things up.
When they took out this eye tooth, he had to call a dentist from another fucking county to come hold my head to pull out that eye tooth. It was that. It wasn't going.
So you got the two big flat ones, and you got one right next to it, right?
Yep.
When I was in first grade, that thing was black and brown and bluish for a year.
Oh wow!
So when I finally went and had it pulled out, the thing was 1.5 inches long. This is first grade.
Yanked it right out. Yep.
Well, God, it was brown for a year. I mean, it was loose. It was dying.
That,
But yeah, it was one of those that had the thing with the hooks coming. Had this surgically removed.
Oh wow! That's they had the root canal that motherfucker out. Yep.
But I had a few more teeth pulled out. And my older dad, I said, "Fuck this, just pull them all out." I don't want to keep having one pulled out one at a time. Just pull them all out right now.
Yep, that's what I did.
They surgically removed all mine.
Mine took 3 at a time. They take 3.
Oh no! All at one time
for 3 days.
Oh no, they took all mine.
Yeah, one time, 23 at a time.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they took every tooth in my head out, but they had to surgically remove all of them.
Mine too. Yep, they had to. I had abscesses the whole 9 yards. Yep.
Yeah, they had to knock me outside. Most of them came out. I had 3, I think, that were had to be surgically removed because of the way the roots were. Some would
Yep.
throw up, whatever it is. I don't know.
Yep.
They surgically removed my wisdom teeth.
I only had 2. I never had to have wisdom teeth pulled out.
Oh, they
By
broke
20
my jaw when they took my wisdom teeth.
by 26, they had them all out. Everyone.
So see, I've had my jaw broken. It's given me problems. So
Oh yeah.
I went back a couple of years ago because they had the plates on the inside. They're this big, but I got 3 of them, and then it didn't work. So 4 months later, they had to go from the outside and put a big one in. Okay, so we're doing that, and then my gums started deteriorating where the screws and those plates were on the inside. Let's say, what has it been? 17 years later. So I went to surgery, having them take them out.
Wow.
Well, I went to surgery. I guess they took them out and stuff. So I'm thinking, well, God, now my bones are exposed. No, I look in there. Those fucking plates are still in there, and the screws that you're supposed to took out. So I don't even know why I had surgery last time. What did that guy do? He was supposed to take my plates out of my jaw. He never did. Now, so I'm having problems. I'm looking to my left side of my jaw. It's getting swollen. I've been taking antibiotics.
At least 7 years I suffered with abscesses.
Dude,
I've talked to many a woman. What would you rather deal with?
Miss, check this out.
Abscess
If
tooth
you put my mouth open,
or
you see
pregnancy?
plates and my bones.
You ask any woman who's been through pregnancy, they would rather deal with pregnancy than an abscess tooth. Right, Sarah?
Maybe.
Oh yeah. And I'd go to bed like this and wake up with an abscess and have it down over the jawline already.
Yep.
I mean, a golf ball.
That's how we know as a man that getting kicked in the balls is worse than having a baby. Because women want to have a baby again. Guys don't want to get kicked in the balls again.
Right. That goes on the abortion. Well, we're not going to go there.
No,
Hey.
see, I said, yeah, I wanna kick the balls.
Both of y'all. Captain's starting to get a little tired here. And I want to do a show tomorrow night, too. So I need to. Yeah, I'm starting to get low on about the 5th or 6th drink. I'm not sure, but I'm going to cut it short here.
Mm-hmm.
And tomorrow night, you're more than welcome to come back, 801.
I maybe not be here. I don't know. But
Right. Thank you for not making promises. I appreciate that. I do. I really do, my friend.
Joe, I don't know.
Right. And if you're here, hey, be all that much greater.
All right, you guys have a good night. Thanks for having me, Chris.
Absolutely, brother. Thank you for coming.
My pleasure. Potato. See you guys later.
Yeah. See you later.
All right, have a good night.
Bye.
Thank you, Sarah, for coming, dear. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
We'll
I'll be
chat.
here tomorrow night.
And we'll chat
We'll talk
probably
to
before
you.
that. Absolutely, dear.
All right.
Thank you for coming, everyone. I greatly appreciate it. And the captain is going to go get some rest finally. One at a time. I need to shut it down properly. And we'll find out where that's going. Let's see here. Man, I'm so away. All right, everybody. Good night. And we'll see you tomorrow sometime.